everyone, it's Amanda here with your December 2017 RuneScopes. Just a quick reminder, your 2018 Career and Finance RuneScopes are now available for purchase over on my Vimeo On Demand channel. The link is below for those of you that are interested in getting a preview of 2018 regarding, work, career, finance, studies, money, all of that good stuff. The link's below, just click or tap show more, or the little arrow beneath the video to open the details section. You'll find that link and everything else I talk about, all the other details regarding my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do encourage you to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, because that will ensure that you are notified whenever I upload new content. And you don't want to miss the end of the month, because I will be posting the yearly overview readings here on YouTube for 2018. So for every sign, you definitely don't want to miss that. So click subscribe if you haven't already done so. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. And then for your spiritual guidance reading for December, the link also below. It is different from the Career and Finance. Those are going into the 2018 channel, and these are finishing out the 2017 channel, but this is part 2 of your reading. I'll be pulling one card from Madame Endora's Fortune Cards, and this features artwork by Filipak. So that link again is below for those of you that want to check that out and get some additional wisdom and spiritual guidance about how to handle the energies of December. All that being said, let's jump in and see what the last month of the year holds for you. Hey there, Libra. Let's dig in and find out which runes want to talk to you for December 2017. What is going on with my Librans? December 2017. What do you need to know? What will help the most of you the most? As always, Libra, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply specifically to you. Some are going to be the other Librans whose energy I'm connecting with. Got to give them their messages too. That's why I always recommend you watch the video for your rising sign as well. Sometimes I connect with you more in that video, and you'll get more specific messages. If you would like a reading that is all about you, then definitely hit me up for a private session. I do those on Skype. They are $70. Just email me at my email address. It's here in the video and also below to set that up. Now's a good time to do that if you want to beat the rush. I normally do book up very quickly in January and even February for New Year's readings. So definitely get in touch with me to set that up in December if you'd like. But let's see in general what you Libras are doing. I never know. It's always just as much a surprise to me what you're up to. I feel like these are kind of like in the middle here. Challenger focus, that's where we start. Got the 7 of Cups as your challenger focus. So this is about maybe being overwhelmed by options, particularly when it comes to partnerships. So this could be relationships or business partnerships. It could also be about seeing through the illusion or delusions of a partnership. This could be a relationship we've idealized, or someone we've idealized, or a job position, company, partnership we've idealized in some way. And the challenge is to kind of blow those clouds out the way, or wait till the fog clears so that you can see someone for who they really are. Now, for some of you Librans, this could be somebody that you have just met, or somebody that you do meet in December. So, I'm not saying don't get excited if you meet someone new, but I mean, don't immediately jump from we just met at the bar, or we just met on like an app or something, had one date, and I know we're gonna get married. I know he or she's the one. You might want to wait and actually kind of get to know someone first. It's great to have that initial feeling, but yeah, sometimes that initial feeling tricks us. We think it's intuition, or we think it's meant to be, or the law of attraction, or my twin flame, or my twin mate, or my soul, or whatever. And then it's like, oh, but he's an abuser, or, she's a drug addict, or, you know, there are these things that, or they treat me bad, or, you know, they're unavailable when I try to get in touch with them. They're not communicating with me. Again, just wait. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you're less likely to be let down if you can kind of not immediately think everyone you meet is the one. And, or even just in this case, maybe you don't ever meet anybody. That can sometimes though, if like it's been a long time since you met somebody that really kind of made you feel good or got you excited about something or the prospects, you can think that first person who does after a long time is the one. And it may just be like, well, you haven't been meeting enough people. Of course you may feel that way. So just give it time. I'm excited. I'm happy for you if you meet somebody in December, Libra. But take the time to get to know them. Don't rush into anything. You know, not saying that you won't like them or accept them or love them, flaws and all, but give it some time. The energy in the present. So end of November into December, or in the present when you're watching this video, we've got the Hangman. So yeah, this is a period of suspension. This is the energy that's moving out though. So yeah, there could be delays, and you could have been kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here, or feeling like you just have to wait and see how something turns out, or you have to kind of, there's not a lot you can do to get yourself out of this. You have to kind of just wait until the energy's changed. But what you can do is kind of look at things from a new perspective. You may be trying to figure out why somebody did something the way that they did. Especially if it was something that hurt your feelings, or somebody who just deceived you, or maybe manipulated you. And somebody may have manipulated you into this situation, or tried to do that. Tried to manipulate you into a relationship or a partnership, or a situation or a job, or something, or that you didn't really want to do, but they kind of tried to cozy up to you, tried to be your friend, and acted like they had your best interest at heart. And then it turns out it was all for their own gain in some way. And now you may be trying to like get out of that situation, but you can't really do that for whatever reason in the present. Here, Libra. So that's going to be different for all of you what this is. For some of you, it could be related to this situation. Like you really, really liked this person right away. You jumped into a relationship really quickly, and now you're like looking for the exits. They weren't who you thought they were. They weren't, you know, they weren't the mask that they were wearing. And, you know, so now you're starting to see the cracks, you're starting to see the flaws, and you're trying to like figure out, oh, I don't think I want to stay in this, so what can I do? The help that's going to be available though is the Star card. So this indicates renewed hope or faith in something or someone, your prospects. There's a lot of protection around new beginnings, healing in here in December. And so for some of you, this person, you know, yeah, you may be seeing them through rose-colored glasses, but it may turn out that this is a good person. If it's not, if this is somebody that, you know, oh, I thought they were, but now I want out of this, there's going to be something new coming in, or someone new coming in. For some of you in December, for others in 2018, who is like someone you really want. Some of you, I just feel like you've got a lot of options for dating. Maybe you're on an app, or you're on one of those dating sites and you're meeting a lot of people, but you're just not feeling real taken with any of them. And the ones that you do maybe go out with more than once, it's like, you know, you find out they're hiding things from you that you're kind of like, you know what, that would have been nice to know up front, because I could have just, you know, not wasted my time. But for those of you that are getting a little disheartened or a little fed up with the dating world, there could be a star coming in the month of December. Some of you could be meeting an Aquarius. An Aquarius with water sign energy as well. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Or you could be meeting a water sign with an Aquarius rising or something like that. I feel like it's a water mix. Sometimes the King of Cups will come up, or the Cups people will come up as Aquarius as well because they're water bearers. So sometimes they will show up, especially in these general readings, as a water sign or an Aquarius. So interesting. For some of you, this is a loved one from beyond who's passed on, protecting you, guiding you in the month of December. And maybe it's coming up because, you know, that is normally the month everybody gets together with their family. And it could be like, you know, maybe you lost someone recently. This is the first holiday they won't be there. And it's just, you feel their presence. They will probably make their presence known. I feel like for many of you, this is a male. So a father, a grandfather, uncle, brother, somebody is gonna swoop in. And you know, they may swoop in just for you, Libra, because I feel like this affects you, you know, so much in your own life and renewing your faith. Maybe you'd lost faith in stuff like this, that anything was ever going to work out. I'm never going to find a person to partner with. I'm never going to find the right job. I'm never going to find the right situation. Things aren't ever going to be okay. But then you get this guidance, you get this help from the world beyond, and you just have a renewed optimism, a renewed vigor to go after your goals and set new goals as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, because what must be accepted? Again, we've got this person. It's the King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Aquarius in this reading. Male or female. Coming up as a male, but it could also be a female if you date women. But yeah, this is somebody bringing a big shift or change into your life. And many of you are meeting this person in December. Some of you have already met this person. For some of you, this could be a long distance relationship. So you could meet online. Maybe you're not even looking to date. Maybe you're looking, you know, maybe you meet on LinkedIn or something. Maybe it's, you know, you're looking for work. And, you know, through your network, you meet this person, or through a friend or a family member, you meet this person. Yeah. You could meet this person while traveling too. Those of you traveling for the holidays could meet someone at the airport or back home. If you're going back to your country or city of origin where you grew up, you could be meeting someone there. Because there's something about distance and travel with this person. Now, those of you that this is not a personal relationship, not a partnership, you're not dating a bunch of people, but you're sending out a lot of resumes, if it's more of a job reading, this is somebody that's going to be making an offer to you, but it could be like either quite a distance away, a long commute, or you could have to relocate for this job. So, but this is all coming up in the upright. So I feel like you welcome this opportunity, even if it would involve a move. Maybe some of you are ready for that kind of a big shift or change. You're ready to kind of get out of where you are. This person's coming in though with an offer, with communication that's going to change your circumstances, perhaps in a major way, really, from what I'm seeing, because you do have two major arcana, the Hangman and the Star card here, indicating big changes are afoot. So whatever this period of suspension has been, or this feeling of being in limbo, like I'm just kind of stuck here, that is a passing temporary energy, because I feel like you're getting communication, renewed hope. For some of you, this could be this same person that from beyond communicating with you. Some of you could be getting this in a dream. Or you see a billboard while you're driving or on the train or something, and it's just like a message that just resonates with your soul. And you know it's like coming from, you know, someone that you loved that is no longer with you, or from your spirit guides or whatever. So yeah, be observant in December here, Libra, because I feel like you're getting guidance. There's something that you're going to see or dream about, or some kind of phenomenon, spiritual phenomenon that's going to give you some, you're just going to know it's coming from divine. It's coming from beyond. Now the outcome of the month, you've got the 9 of Coins in reverse. And Isa. So some of you could be leaving behind a home business. You maybe kind of letting that go to focus on or take this job offer because you're just not going to have time. Or maybe it could be like, you know, you've been working, trying to get some kind of home business going, trying to make money on the side, doing something or doing some small project or something on the side, and it's just not picking up. It's more work than it's worth. So you may be calling it quits on that because it's like to do both would take so much, like you don't even know how you would do that. And this hasn't really made enough money for you to worry about it. So, you know, there may be some disappointment in that, and not everybody will be giving up on that, but you may just be like, I'm going to put that down. I'm gonna, you know, I may come back to it. I may pick this back up later when I can focus more time into it, or, so yeah, there could be something where you're just delaying that, or you'll come back to it. Others of you, it could just be a delay. Like, well, I'll pick this back up in the new year because right now it's not making any money, and it's too much of an investment of time or too much of an investment in products, and I really need to conserve my money in December. For many of you, this could be like, you know, saying, Libra, you know, you are going to make more money or would do better working for a company, working in a group, collaborating with people. Like there's maybe something about now's just not the time for you to go off and work independently. And that rarely comes up. But yeah, this card in the upright is about, you know, the independent freelancer, somebody running their own business. In reverse, it's somebody who's either maybe not ready for that, you don't maybe have the qualifications or the skills, or maybe you've got the skills in one area, but when it comes to bookkeeping and taxes and all this stuff that comes along with running your own business, you're not quite ready for that. You may have to bring in somebody later to help with that side of things. So yeah, you've got to put something on hold. You got to learn, you got to study more. You got to get more experience before you're going to feel like you can do that. So there may just be some delay around that. But some of you, it's like, I got to put this down to take this better offer. And I can't keep putting time into this because it's taking time away from the actual making money here. Some of you may be kind of severing ties with the client here. Maybe this person who kind of like reeled you in. So it may not be like, I'm going to close my home business, but I'm going to close the door on this client. And it may hurt. Maybe they bring in a lot of money. Maybe it is like a big client, but they just kind of expect you to do things that were not in the initial contract, or they're trying to get you to do things that you're not in agreement with, manipulate you, manipulate your time. It's like they want your services all for themselves, and you have other clients to think about, and it's the money that they're giving you is no longer worth it, or maybe they never pay on time. Maybe it's always a hassle to get your money. So, you know, those of you that work from home with a home business, not necessarily are you turning your back on that unless you are looking to get a better paying job. If it's not paying you enough to, you know, sustain you, you may be shutting it down. But for others of you, it's just like, you know what, this client is more trouble than they're worth. They never pay on time. They always act like, oh, it's just going to be this one little thing I need you to do. And then it turns into this big, huge thing that I don't have time for. You know, they expect me to be, you know, do more than what my job description is, that sort of thing. Or what my company does, they want me to do other things. They never have their stuff ready. when it comes to me. So yeah, there's something about, oh God, it's gonna serve me better to cut this loose and sever ties with this person, with this client. So yeah, you may be deciding that in December. You're gonna delay something. Some of you may have been considering starting a business at the first of the year or trying to do that, but there may be something that comes in, some kind of communication that changes your mind. Again, you may have built up something as, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this, and then reality kind of comes in and it's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna have time to do that right at the start of the year. I'm gonna have to delay it for a little bit or put it on hold indefinitely here. So that's what I see, Libra, for your December reading, but do join me now over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle Madame Endora's fortune cards. I wanna see if I can get more spiritual advice here and wisdom for you regarding especially the Hangman and Nine of Coins, reverse. See if we can get more advice on how to deal with these energies or why you're gonna be dealing with these energies in this way. So I will see you over there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next month.